Alright guys, so is Michael Saylor secretly and quietly buying Kaspa? That is exactly what I want to talk about for today's video, because a couple of days ago, Saylor himself did post something actually pretty interesting a couple of days ago, about 2 days ago. So I do want to talk about it, guys, because I do believe this may be a hint that he is secretly, quietly accumulating Kaspa. There is potential for that. So I do want to talk about it, guys. Okay, so before I talk about that, guys, I just want to show you guys what is happening right now with the Kaspa price today. Okay, because we know, guys, for the past few days, okay, I must say, even especially yesterday, it was not looking too good for Bitcoin and crypto. So how is Kaspa holding up today? So Kaspa right now, guys, is currently still at the 5 cent levels. Okay, so we saw Kaspa, okay, yesterday sitting at 6 cents, and then it dropped all the way down to exactly 5 cents. Right, you guys clearly see that. But right now, Kaspa, okay, is slightly having a recovery back up, okay, to the upside. It's currently at 0.052. It's looking like it wants to go back up to 0.053, maybe even potentially back up to 6 cents. But there is, in fact, a fair few charts that I do want to show you guys, okay, because we have to see some support here for Kaspa if we want to see another leg up happening for Kaspa. Just remember, guys, okay, Kaspa, right, last week was the best performer, okay, out of all altcoins. Okay, it really was. Okay, last week Kaspa was truly outperforming a lot of altcoins. It was absolutely ripping up to the upside. It literally went from 3 cents all the way up to 6 cents. Okay, but this is still a pretty strong resistance line happening right now for Kaspa, guys. Okay, you guys clearly see that. And the resistance line is 0.062. So you guys clearly see, it seems like every single time Kaspa rises back up to 0.062, it always manages to have a correction back down to the downside. So in a way, this is pretty much a resistance line. So if we do see Kaspa, or should I say when we do see Kaspa rising back up to this level, let's hope we do see a breakout from this price level. Because once we do, I do believe that is when Kaspa will continue to go back up to 7 cents to 8 cents and much higher, right? So Kaspa today is down 5%. Nothing too crazy, nothing too major, right? But it is, in fact, having a correction. It's still at the 5 cent levels, though. Okay, it's managing, to hold above 5 cents, which is always nice to see. But I told you guys many times, okay, we could potentially see Kaspa going much lower, back down to the 4 cent levels, maybe even back down to 3 cents. There is potential for that. Now for the week, okay, Kaspa is now still up, okay, we're still in the greens, okay, it's just below 17%, okay, but we're still up. Remember, guys, a couple of days ago, right, when Kaspa was absolutely, skyrocketing last week, on the weekly, it was up like 50%, okay, so Kaspa is still holding up pretty well for the month. Okay, we are just slightly down, guys. Okay, but you're looking at this Kaspa monthly returns. This is not a great start for December. Okay, for everything, not just Kaspa. It's not a great start for Bitcoin. It's not a great start for a lot of altcoins like crypto in general, right? Yesterday was the first day of December, and we saw a major drop. Okay, everything dumped yesterday. And Kaspa is down over 8% today. But just remember, guys, okay, last month in November, it wasn't a great start. Okay, it was not a great start for November. And at one point, we were down over 27%, guys, for November. And Kaspa managed, okay, to have a beautiful recovery, okay, and flipped in the greens, and it ended off at 8.88%. Okay, look at that. I think that's a lucky number, right? 888. But yeah, absolutely amazing to see that Kaspa did manage to, flip in the greens from the reds, okay, and it did end off that month bullish, okay, and I guess history does sort of, repeat itself, and it does rhyme 100%, because we know historically November is truly the best month where Kaspa does perform the best. And that's not a lie, guys, because last week Kaspa, like I said, was truly outperforming a lot of altcoins. So I really thought when I saw Kaspa down over 27%, almost 30% for November, I really thought we would not see a green November, that we were in fact going to be seeing a first ever red November for Kaspa. But boy, was I wrong. Okay, because Kaspa had a beautiful recovery and it ended off that month in the greens, which is nice. So understand, guys, even though we are in fact seeing a bad start for December, we could potentially see the very first green December, okay, for Kaspa. Who exactly knows? I mean, you have to clearly see historically, December's not a great month for Kaspa. Okay, you have to clearly see that. 2024 was down, 2023 was down, 2022 it was down as well. Average return is like negative 22%. So yeah, December is truly not a great month for Kaspa. So we'll see, guys. Maybe we do see the first ever green December for Kaspa this year in 2025. Who exactly knows? I will keep you guys up to date though, right? Let me know in the comments below. What is your thoughts on that? But yeah, looking at this, guys, the volume today for Kaspa looking much, much better than yesterday. Yesterday was like below $40 million. Today it's at over $62 million, which is nice to see. The market cap for Kaspa, though, okay, is now at $1.4 billion. Makes sense, right? The Kaspa price is dropping, so of course the market cap will drop as well. The next reduction is in 2 days, and the current reward for Kaspa, as we all know, is 3.89 Kaspa, and the next reward is 3.67 Kaspa. Okay, and that's going to be reduced very, very soon, right? So yeah, looking at this, guys, okay, Kaspa is approaching a major decentralization milestone. Nearly 1,000 active public nodes are now online. Node count has been climbing steadily, reflecting stronger community participation and a more resilient network. So I believe yesterday or the day before, I did show you guys the Kaspa public nodes, and we were sitting at about 974, I believe. Now it's showing 975. Okay, we are almost at that 1,000 mark for seeing, public nodes for Kaspa. So this is amazing to see, right? So if you guys haven't made your own node, okay, your own public node for Kaspa, please do, right? Help the network out, okay? But yeah, we are very, very close to seeing 1,000. Okay, I feel like that is truly the moment that we have, in fact, been waiting for. And guess what, guys? Kaspa has flipped Litecoin. Okay, Litecoin has been around for over 10 years. Okay, has been around ever since 2011. And Litecoin's public node is sitting at like 930. Just think about that. Kaspa has only been around for just over 4 years. And already, okay, we are already seeing more public nodes happening for Kaspa. And it's only been around for 4 years, comparing it with Litecoin, where it's been around for over a decade, right? Ever since 2011. Just think about that, guys. Okay. So yeah, it's absolutely amazing to see. This is a huge milestone. Okay, we will eventually get to 1,000 public Kaspa nodes. Like, we are very, very close. Okay, I do believe sometime like next week, okay, or even the next few days, we'll eventually get to that mark, right? And then eventually we're going to be going much, much higher than that. So yeah, this is very bullish, guys. Okay, very bullish to see for Kaspa, indeed. But yeah, this is what I really wanted to talk about. Okay, so like I said, guys, earlier, Saylor did post something, okay, and I feel like this does has to do something with Kaspa. Like, what else could this be, right? And I'm not saying it 100% is the reason, right? Or my theory is right, or any of our theories are right, but what else could it be? I feel like he is clearly just giving us little hints that he is secretly, quietly buying Kaspa, or he will buy some Kaspa. Okay, so this chart is pretty much the strategy tracker, guys. Okay, and pretty much these orange circles are the times where strategy have made purchases for Bitcoin. And of course, guys, the bigger the circle, the bigger the purchase. Okay, and you guys can see throughout 2024, even this year in 2025, the circles have been massive. Okay, because we know strategy that have been buying a lot of Bitcoin. Okay, a lot of Bitcoin. As of right now, they hold, I believe, over 650,000 Bitcoin, right? I know it's showing just below that, but yesterday they did in fact share that they bought some more Bitcoin. So I believe they have over 650,000 Bitcoin right now. But look what he says here. Okay, what if we start adding green dots? Now, why would he do this? Why would he say green dots specifically? Maybe I get it. Okay, maybe he's saying green as in buying, right? Because we know, guys, okay, the green button is green. But what's also green is Kaspa. Okay, Bitcoin is orange, so it makes sense why these circles, right, are orange for Bitcoin, right? It totally makes sense. Why change it to green? Is it because of Kaspa? I even said here, green for Kaspa. Okay, even Christian says here, Kaspa is the perfect complement to Bitcoin. I agree. VJ says here, Saylor is going to start buying Kaspa, right? Like, a lot of people are in fact mentioning Kaspa here. Okay, you have to see that on this post. What else could this be, right? So Altcoin Daily posted this, okay, talking about this post that Saylor posted, saying Michael Saylor teases cryptic green dot. An orange dot means strategy is buying Bitcoin. What will a green dot mean? And that's exactly what I said. What else could green dot mean? Why would he change it to green? Why not just leave it on orange on how it is right now? Because Bitcoin, the color for Bitcoin is orange, right? It makes sense. Why change it to green? It doesn't make sense, right? And Mr. Kaspa replied to this saying, Saylor is buying Kaspa. He posted this the same day Mara announced its Kaspa mining operation. So we know that mining company, okay, Mara Holdings, okay, they did in fact announce that they were in fact also going to be mining Kaspa. We know that mining company is mining Bitcoin, and they just announced that they will be mining Kaspa back in June 2024. Okay, and this was the time, right, when Saylor posted this, pretty much on the exact same time when Mara Holdings announced that they were in fact going to be mining Kaspa as well. And Saylor posted this on the exact same day that they announced that they were in fact going to be, mining Kaspa. He says, take a bite. And the picture is an apple. And look at the Bitcoin logo, guys. Just look at the Bitcoin logo. Again, by the way, this was posted back in June 26, 2024. So this was over a year ago. But guys, look at the Bitcoin logo. Okay, just look at the color. Why is it green? Why is it like spot on with the Kaspa color? It's just little hints like this, guys. Okay, it's just little hints, okay, like this that just makes sense on why Saylor may be, okay, maybe, I'm not saying this is 100% true, but he is maybe, looking into Kaspa. I truly do believe Saylor knows something about Kaspa. He has came across Kaspa 100%. Okay, I just have that gut feeling, right? Maybe he is buying some Kaspa right now. Who exactly knows? Maybe Saylor is wallet number one. Who knows, guys? Okay, can you just imagine Saylor is actually wallet number one? Because we know, guys, wallet number one, they have been accumulating millions of Kaspa every single day, right? Last week, man, they were literally on a streak, guys, of just DCAing into Kaspa every single day. They took that as an opportunity to buy Kaspa, a bunch of it, millions of it every day, right? So who exactly knows, guys? And like I said, I'm not 100% saying that Saylor is, buying Kaspa, but it's just little hints like this that make sense, right? And look at the replies to this. Beautiful Kaspa colors. I like the Kaspa green. Ski Bomb Trading says, welcome. Mr. Kaspa says, is this your Kaspa soft launch? And Kaspa Silver says, Kaspa color for the win. It makes sense, guys. Okay, because this color, why wouldn't it be orange? Why is it on spot with the Kaspa green color? So just think about that, guys. It's just little hints like this that just makes you have second thoughts. Like, is Saylor actually quietly buying Kaspa? Is he loading up? Is he accumulating? Who knows, right? Who knows, guys? Okay, now VJ says you're confirmed Saylor is going to start buying Kaspa. There is potential for that. Okay, there is huge potential for that, guys. Okay, and Ski Bomb Trading posted this, right? And I love this, right? And he says here, that's an interesting question, MicroStrategy. Last time I checked, Bitcoin is orange and Kaspa is green. And that's like what I said earlier, guys. Why change it to green? Why not just leave it on orange since Bitcoin is orange and Kaspa is green, right? It makes sense, guys. Okay, why change it? Maybe Saylor is quietly loading up on a Kaspa. Who exactly knows, guys, right? Who exactly knows? Now, 10 months ago, guys, okay, I did in fact make a video on this as well, that Michael Saylor is secretly buying Kaspa. So if you guys haven't seen this video that I posted 10 months ago, pretty much at the beginning of this year in 2025, you should definitely check it out, right? Check this video out if you guys haven't seen it already. I feel like it's very, very interesting. I think I'll talk about this post as well, right? So yeah, if you guys haven't seen this video, you should definitely check it out. But moving on, guys, to this. So like I mentioned, okay, Kaspa, right, has had the biggest rise last week. Okay, so it says here, the biggest rise of the week comes from Kaspa with a price increase of over 25%. Kaspa has risen due to recent massive whale accumulation of millions of Kaspa. This brought in new investors and kept this token as the biggest rise this week. And it truly has, right? Just remember, guys, like I said, okay, Kaspa has been truly outperforming a lot of altcoins. Okay, so this is showing the top weekly gainers, top 100 cryptocurrencies, and yeah, Kaspa, okay, you clearly see is at #1, right? It truly has been outperforming a lot of alts. You clearly see there's Quant, I believe this altcoin is. There's even Monero, okay, and yeah, Kaspa is the #1, guys, right? So this is going from 24th of November to the 1st of December, 2025, which was yesterday. Okay, and Kaspa is clearly still outperforming these altcoins, right? So yeah, absolutely amazing to see, guys. And honestly, I'm not surprised. We're going to see more of this where we see Kaspa outperforming a lot of alts. You know, this truly does remind me of the old days back in 2023, especially when Kaspa was truly having its own run up while other alts weren't really moving. I don't know if you guys remember that. I don't know if you guys were around for Kaspa, right? But yeah, we did actually see Kaspa outperforming a lot of altcoins. Okay, in 2023, like Kaspa was truly having its own runner while other alts weren't really moving. It just feels like that. Okay, like the old days. So we're gonna see more of this, guys. Okay, this is gonna be regular for Kaspa, right? Like we should not be surprised at all. Okay, but you're looking at this, guys. So I want to show you guys this chart because it's actually pretty interesting. Okay, and we'll see where Kaspa will be heading. So it says here, do or die level for Kaspa here. It was one of the best performers last week. Now, if bulls want to stay in control, they will need to defend this level. If the retest of macro support and the trendline breakout hold, we will have a chance for another leg up. Okay, so if we do manage to see Kaspa holding this macro support level, then we could potentially see a leg up happening for Kaspa. Okay, there is potential for that, right? But if it does break down this support level, then of course Kaspa is going to be going much lower, right? It will be going much lower. Okay, but right now it's still holding pretty strong at this macro support level. But if it breaks it, then yes, there is potential that Kaspa will be dropping back down to 4 cents, of course, even back down to 3 cents. And like I said, guys, okay, as I told you guys many times, there is strong potential that Kaspa, okay, has the potential to you know, drop back down to those price levels of 4 cents, even back down to 3 cents. And honestly, guys, I don't mind, right? If Kaspa does manage, okay, to drop back down to those price levels of 4 to 3 cents, I'm going to take it as a huge opportunity to buy more, to simply accumulate more. That is the best thing to do, guys, okay? Dips are for buying, right? They really are. So it's great to see people loading up on Kaspa yesterday, right? Yesterday, we saw Kaspa dropping from 6 cents all the way down to, you know, the 5 cent levels, and people, right, Caspians, okay, people in the Kaspa community aren't fact buying Kaspa. So this is amazing. Okay, so this person says another Kaspa buy halfway to becoming a legit shark. And as you guys know, I'm on the same exact goal as well. I'm trying my best right now to become a shark as well, and I am more than halfway there. Okay, and I really do believe I will become a shark in the next upcoming, you know, few months, right? I am almost there, guys, and I'm trying my very best right now to accumulate as much Kaspa as I possibly can so I can, you know, become a shark, right? So that's my goal right now. I feel like a lot of us that are dolphins, that's our goal as well. You know, our next goal to become a shark, right? And to be in this, you know, category, to be in shark territory, you would need 1 million to 10 million Kaspa. Okay, so that is that, guys, right? But yeah, also Eric, you know, he is also, you know, buying some Kaspa as well. Don't forget it's Cyber Monday. Okay, Kaspa is on sale, and it really is, right? It really is, guys. So he managed to buy some Kaspa as well. Okay, I feel like this guy always manages to buy 20,000 Kaspa, like 20,000 on the dot, right? You guys clearly see that every single time, pretty much. Not every single time, but majority of the time, which is pretty cool to see. That is a good amount of Kaspa to buy, right? So it's amazing to see that people are in fact, other Caspians, other Kaspa holders are in fact taking this as an opportunity to buy more Kaspa, right? Because this really is a huge opportunity to buy more. Okay, it really, really is. So that being said, guys, I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. I will keep you guys up to date on Kaspa. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think? Okay, what do you guys think? Do you guys think Saylor is quietly accumulating Kaspa? I mean, all these hints that he is giving out with this green color, right? Let me know what do you guys think about this. Okay, I'd love to know. So that being said, I appreciate you guys for watching today's video. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I truly appreciate every single one of you guys. I really do. Okay, for all the love and support recently. It's been absolutely amazing. You guys know who you are, and I know who you guys are because I read the comments. Okay, I try my best to read the comments. Okay, and I know exactly who you guys are. So I truly do appreciate every single one of you guys. I truly do. Okay, thank you so much. So that being said, I appreciate you guys, and yeah, I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.